Chef Carl back here again. So we've just made our lovely herb vinaigrette, our little unstable emulsion. Next up we're going to look at a nice little simple salad, and that's going to be our potato salad. So what we want to do is make sure we peel wash our potatoes, which we've done. We've got it all prepared. We want to chop up our vegetables so they're nice and even, and they're of a good size so they can be nice and tender and nice and consistent. So if we have, a couple that are too big and a couple that are too small, the ones that are too small are going to break up and go all mushy, while the ones that are too big are still going to be hard, and then we're not going to be able to achieve a good potato salad. We want to be able to have all our pieces of potato just nice and tender. So when we're cooking it, we're going to use our knife and just gently prick it through and to make sure that it is nice and tender. So what I'm going to show you next is, say, like if we're working in a nice flash fancy restaurant, some restaurants would be like, all right, I want you to box cut up your potato, so we got nice perfect squares, like that, so I can get a nice, and then this trim here would be given to another chef where they could make either riwana bread, they could use this in their bug to boil it down, they could make it into a mash, make it into a soup, and use it for other kinds of preparations. We've spoken about that, no wastage, and then the Larder chef would have nice perfect diced potatoes. Make our little box cut like we've just done, and then we're going to square it up. 1, 2, 3. Nice, good quality cuts into cold water. As you know, we always talk about when we cook vegetables, anything that's growing underground, we start in cold water. Anything that's growing above ground, I always like to use hot water or boiling water. So there's our potatoes there, good as gold. Let's get a little bit of salt in. Cool. And then we're just going to go and pop that on the heat. Potatoes on the boil here. So what I want to do to make sure that they're nice and tender but not overcooked is just get my paring knife, find one and see if you can stab one. Oh. Let's have a look. See, if it's not letting me go in, it must be telling me something that it's not ready. So let's just be careful, just on the side, have a check. See, it's going in a little bit but not all the way in, so it's not quite ready. So this is what we use, so it goes through nice and cleanly. Alright, let's refresh our potato, stop the cooking process, they're nice and tender, ready. Alright, let's get ready to fry them off. So we're just getting ready to the execution part of our warm potato salad. So I've got my onions all brunoised, I've got my vinaigrette ready, and I've got my potatoes all nice and cooked, refreshed and nice and tender, ready. And all I'm going to do is just give it a nice little shallow fry, mix it with the vinaigrette, nice little bit of seasoning, and then serve it in the bowl. Alright, so just turn my pan on, get it nice and hot, just get the extraction going. Might be a little bit loud, might turn it down. There you go. Alright, nice and hot. Let's get our onions on the pan. On the onions. It's looking good. My potatoes ready. Let's get those potatoes in. They're nice and heated up. It's looking good. Okay, a little bit of seasoning. We've already got our herbs already, they're in the vinaigrette, so they're nice and organised in there. A little bit of pepper, a little bit of salt, It's all there, beautiful. Alright guys, here we go. Salad's nice and hot. Just give it a nice little bit of saute, and here's our nice little vinaigrette that we've prepared earlier. Give it a little toss. Okay, and then let's pop that into our nice little bit of a season. You can even pop a few chopped chives on the top if you want. Alright guys, that's our warm potato salad. Booyah!